Hello everyone and welcome to another FPL video here on the channel Isabi FPL. My name is Salah and today we'll be looking at our team selection for Game Week 11. I'll briefly go through how my team did in Game Week 10 and then talk about how I plan to line up for Game Week 11, transfers I'm seriously considering, and moves I would like to make in preparation for the blank in Game Week 12. So if you find this one helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, and then put on the notification bell so you won't miss out on other videos. If you'd like to follow my team, do so as well. With a quick look back at how I did in Game Week 10, I ended up with 65 points, which definitely looks like another poor performance, but I had a slight green arrow up to 2.6 million and now on a total of 539 points. I had Raya in goal for a 0-pointer. I was quite disappointed, though I didn't really expect much from Brentford against Newcastle side. Now seeing that my both goalkeepers ended up with 0 points each, I seriously am regretting the decision of not going Kepa and Raya like I planned on the wildcard I played in Game Week 9. If I had gone with that decision, I definitely would have played Kepa in goal against Wolves, but I was quite scared with the fact that his minutes may be at risk. Going forward, if I have to burn any transfer, I definitely will be looking forward to replacing that goalkeeper position, especially as I will have some fun to spread around the decision I've made in my team regarding Game Week 11. In defense, I had Trippier, James, Cancelo, and then Dalot. Dalot came on from Mitrovic because Mitrovic didn't play the game, and I'm slightly regretting the fact that I didn't put Pereira as my first bench to come on. Pereira ended up with 6 points, and I would have gotten 4 points more if he was my first bench. Another striking performance from Trippier, and Trippier has gone up to 5.6 million. He has been on the road this season and has done very well. Cancelo against Southampton was very astonishing, ended up with 18 points, and I'm happy with that. The only pain here in the defense is the fact that Potter decided to bench Reece James, though it's quite understandable given the fact that he had to manage the team regarding European fixtures that are coming on during the week. But it hurt a lot because he ended up with 1 point, and this could have been a lot better if he played, as Chelsea kept the clean sheet in the fixture. In midfield, I have Salah for his 2 points, Zaha for 5 points, Martinelli, and then Maddison. The most disappointing performance for Salah again, and it was subbed off in the 68 minutes. So going forward, I've made a decision to move Salah on, and I'll talk more about that when we look at my team. But I'm quite happy with the fact that Zaha has gotten his return, though it was an assist. Going forward, I really believe that Zaha could get one of those games where he will haul a lot. And then Martinelli's 17 points against Liverpool was awesome. Up front, I had Haaland as my captain, and then Tony for his penalty and his 5 points in the Brentford game. A little bit disappointed to see that Haaland ended up with just 6 points, as this is the first time he's my captain all season. I really expected him to haul in that game, but it was quite disappointing. I just feel he was a little bit unlucky because he hit the post in one occasion, and also Southampton defenders did quite give him the opportunity to get some goals through the middle. So like I said, all-round disappointing performance in Game Week 10 with a slight green arrow, and I'm looking forward to more green arrows in the coming game weeks. Looking at my team, in defense now, I have Raya in goal again for the Brighton fixture. Again, it may be a difficult one for them to keep a clean sheet because Brighton are now playing in a very attacking way. But I have no other option but to play him. I'm seriously considering replacing Everson with Kepa. With some money I will free up from selling Salah. But I may not do that just immediately. But I really like the look of Chelsea fixtures. And if Kepa has secured that spot as the starting goalkeeper, I'm 100% tempted to go there. In defense, I have James, Cancelo, and Trippier. The 3 defenders again, just like last game week. They all did well in the previous game weeks, and I'm tipping them to do well again this game week. It may be slightly difficult for Newcastle to keep a clean sheet against Man United, but Trippier, as we all know, has been giving those attacking returns. And then Cancelo against Liverpool may not look bad as well. We all know that Cancelo plays more like a winger and not necessarily a defender, so he may get some attacking returns in this one as well. In midfield, I have Zaha against Leicester, Martinelli against Leeds, Maddison against Crystal Palace, and then Salah against Man City. I've already said I'm considering to move on Salah, but I'll talk more on that just after we look at the rest of the team. But I really like the look of other fixtures for the midfielders. Despite both of them facing each other directly in a fixture, I really feel they could pick up some attacking returns. Hopefully, Maddison doesn't get another yellow card to pick up his suspension just before this game week, but it's looking like it's inevitable, given that we're just in Game Week 11. And then Martinelli against Leeds will be one to behold. I really feel he would prove to do well this game week as well, and I really don't understand why lots of managers are considering to move him on just before this fixture. Even with the blank, I'm seriously considering on putting him on my bench and then moving on with the rest of the team for that game week. Up front, I have Mitrovic against Bournemouth, Tony against Brighton, and then Haaland as my captain against Liverpool fixture. I'm not swayed to remove the armband for Salah despite him facing Liverpool. Liverpool defense hasn't been the best so far. We saw how they played against Arsenal, and I'm seriously tipping Haaland to get a haul in this fixture. With the service coming from the rest part of the Man City team, I really feel this will be another fixture for Haaland to make a statement. I'm really looking forward for more news from the Mitrovic injury. If I get the nod that he will play, I will definitely play him, and this is the main reason why I didn't transfer him out before the game week 10. So talking some forward planning, this is how my team may look in game week 11. I'm 100% going to make the switch from Salah to Bowen, but I've not quite done so because I'm recording on Tuesday. But this is a move I'm quite sure I'll do before the deadline. If I also see that Bowen is close to the rise, I 100% will make the move to catch the price rise. About the Firmino move, which is from Tony to Firmino before this game week, I'm not hell bent yet on it because it's a Man City fixture, especially as Diaz may now be out till December. This may all the more improve the playtime for Firmino, and also the fixture looks good on paper just after the City fixture. So just to check out the team and what I plan to do in game week 12, I may not necessarily use the free transfer ahead of that game week, as this is how the team will line up. The only let out to it are the likes of Dalot and Williams. I like the look of Andreas against Aston Villa, as this may go on to prove a very good fixture and an opportunity for him to pick up those rare attacking points that he usually does. But the rest of the team looks pretty good for the game week 12 fixture, as I'm looking forward to bench my City and Arsenal assets in this game. That pretty much covers the plan for the team from now to game week 12. I'll tweet about any further plans I have, so if you don't follow me on Twitter, be sure to do so you will keep up with my team and my final decision just before the deadline. Be sure to catch me also in the deadline space I usually do before the deadline to cover some topics and help managers make better decisions as the deadline approaches. If you've enjoyed the video so far or you found it helpful in any way, be sure to smash a like on it and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on further videos I'll do in the coming game weeks. So that's it for now. Ciao, and I'll see you in the next one.